Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. The goal of this channel has always been to get you in the group of people that actually make money. Hopefully, life-changing gains. But unfortunately, over 90% of everyone investing in crypto are going to lose money. And I believe that's from misinformation and listening to people that just tell you confirmation bias, what you want to hear. And I actually don't see many influencers doing any major research. They may research crypto as we think of it, but the competition, guys, comes from the banks and the Wall Street powerhouses. And if you're not following what they're doing, you're going to get wrecked. So every day, just like today, I do deep dives for me and I share with my community. Well, I uncover uncomfortable truths, but I share with my community, and that's where the alpha comes in. So I tell you, I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I do tell you what you need to hear. And crypto is changing. And in this video, we're going to dive into a lot of alpha, and we're going to talk about AI agents. And I know, I can tell right now that a lot of people are going to say, oh, those were the pump and dump tokens. Well, we'll revisit that, but I'm going to bring 4 different projects to your attention and tell you why that you might want to put them on your watch list, if not your buy list. So hit the like button. Let's dive into it. Okay, guys, as you can see, crypto's doing extremely well. Bitcoin has hit 2 new all-time highs in the last couple of days, and things are looking good. Now, there's still a lot of uncertainty going on with tariffs and the government shutdowns and things like that. And that's why, guys, when things start to rip, at least grab a handful, because if you don't take profits, you're going to become the prophet. That's some alpha. Did I say hit that like button? All right, let's dive into it. Now, before we dive into the projects I want to talk about, guys, I just want to give you some immense amount of alpha in the big picture. Guys, Wall Street is here. We're not competing against the average person or even the influencers that pump and dump tokens. The big boys are here and they have a game plan. And if you understand the game plan, you won't even consider hodling these tokens. And you'll take profits and you'll get on the right side of the flow. Just take in profits, and do what they do, think how they think. Now, what kicked this off was Walmart. Think about it. Walmart has an app where you're going to be able to buy, sell, and spend like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'm sure it's going to grow into other tokens. So I'm like, well, what rails, what company, who are they using? Well, guys, here's what Wall Street's up to. And I'm here to tell you, Wall Street is already taking over crypto. People just don't know it. But this is a perfect example about what Wall Street's doing. The good news is, if you understand it, it's just now starting. There's a ton of money to be made with these Wall Street powerhouses that are creating IPOs like what Circle just did. Now, so as I dug into it, Walmart is using a company backed by BlackRock and some of the big boys called Zero Hash. Well, guys, that is a blockchain infrastructure that you can't buy the token. And that's going to happen more and more. See, guys, crypto's not what you think. Cryptos are not stocks. They're commodities. So it's like taking a 2x4 or lumber. It doesn't have that much of a value. Yes, it's unlimited theoretically, but the value comes from someone that takes lumber and build houses. That's where the money is at. These tokens are pure speculation. That's why Wall Street doesn't care about creating projects where me and you can buy the token. They don't care about the speculation side of it for the most part. All right. So what they're doing, they're launching these blockchain companies, and then they're going to get them to dominate crypto as layer ones or layer twos or whatever, which they will, they're guaranteed to dominate because Wall Street has all the money and all the customers. So they're going to push it to the top. Retail doesn't matter, guys. Follow the money. So anyway, as I was running that through Grok, or before I ran that through Grok, I came across Oracle. Now I want you to think about something, guys. There's not a blockchain company out there that has a lot of customers. I know we hear like, oh, well, Ripple has 300 banks. Guys, JP Morgan owns 4,000 locations around the world. So Oracle is a powerhouse company that's been around since the .com days, or maybe before that. Well, they are creating a blockchain, a ledger, an infrastructure powerhouse. And guys, it's going to be successful and they're going to be dominant because they've already got the customers. But as you can see here, it says that they are building an infrastructure for like DeFi and AI agents. So I started talking to Grok and I said, man, Wall Street's taking over. And, you know, I think this is what I see. And he agreed across the board. But he said, you're wrong about AI agents. He said, because Wall Street is focusing on the AI agents to help their customers, like you mentioned, and they're centralized. And Wall Street and these big companies, they don't care about decentralized. He said, but crypto needs decentralized AI agents, and they're going to come back really, really hard. And so I was like, okay, let's talk about it. So I talked to Grok for about 2 hours. That being said, guys, I use the advanced Grok, and it is way different than the other stuff that you can get that's cheaper and totally free. So anyway, before we dive into the projects I want to bring to your attention, I just want to tell you which ones he said. And he went into, guys, he talked about why AI agents are just going to rock. He talked about the money coming in and what he sees. And he talked about BitTensor, Fetch AI, PAL AI, AIXBT, virtual, fractional AI, Bankcoin, and we're not going to talk about all of them, but he basically talked about how the AI agents is going to be able to move people's crypto around, mainly stable coins, into different hot DeFi projects and DeFi pools and do things that's very complex for us, but it's going to be very simple for them to do that. That's why they're going to be hot. All right. That being said, when I clicked on, guys, I want to talk about shorting just for a second, because I know a lot of people are saying all these AI agents and a lot of crypto are just pump and dumps. And that is true. That's why you need to learn to short. This token right here was up like way over 600% and dropped all the way back down to 200%. Well, we shorted it in our inner circle. And we're going to talk about this project. This project right here, guys, one of the best shorts of the year. It did the same thing. It pumped like 5x and then dropped like a 2x immediately. And we caught that in the inner circle. Guys, so if you believe these projects are going to pump and dump, do two things. Take profits along the way and learn to short. And if you want to talk about that, we will at the end. All right, let's take a look at this project, guys. It's called Chain Opera AI. Now, this is a Binance token. Guys, I did a video talking about this is Binance season. And it is. I'll leave a link at the end for that video. Binance is launching all these new hot projects. Here's some alpha. that I've been told a long time ago, and I've tried to spread this knowledge. 90% of all tokens don't hit a new all-time high in their second bull run. And if you want to play the probabilities and make life-changing gains, you're going to need to buy new projects that have never experienced a bull run in the hot sectors. That's just how it works. So anyway, guys, go to their website, check them out. Now, look, they got almost 500,000 followers. It's a powerhouse AI project. But look at this chart, guys. Now, I know a lot of people are like, why would I buy something that has already done a 5, 6, 7, 8x? Well, look at the market cap, guys. It's only 500 million. This thing has a lot more room to run. Now, so go take a look at it, do a deep dive, come to your own conclusion. Now, I really, really like this project. This is the one we shorted as well. And to be honest, guys, I just looked at it as a short, and I didn't do a deep dive because, quite frankly, I don't care who was behind it. I prefer Binance not to be behind it, but this is a COAI AI agent project, and it looks really good. And again, go check it out. On its X account, they have 300,000 followers. It's the largest AI infrastructure on COAI, BSC, and Bitcoin to deploy autonomous AI agents with identity, continuity, and consensus. Makes AI smarter. I really like this project. Now let's look at the chart. Look at that. We caught this short right here, guys. And a lot of people go, well, that's only like 30 or 40%. Guys, when we short, we scalp. We don't stay in long. But think about it. If something, you catch a 30% move just on 3x leverage in a matter of minutes or like an hour at the most sometime, that's doubling your money. 10x leverage, you're tripling your money. 100x leverage, man, it's a life-changing thing. I don't recommend anyone shorting with 100x leverage to get really, really good. But this is a good project, and I wish after we unloaded the short, I would have started stacking. But like I said, it's a growing company or AI project with COAI. Now, Grok talked about BitTensor. BitTensor is bigger, has phenomenal tokenomics, and is probably going to be the leader, in my opinion, or one of them, because the next one might argue that fact. But BitTensor is a powerhouse, and it's going to be a blue chip, in my opinion. So it's more conservative, may not rip like some of these brand new tokens that are just coming out, but it's a new token, never experienced a bull run, has a lot more room to run. Now, this might be the most solid blue chip out there. FET. Remember when FET and Singularity Net and Ocean Protocol and CUDAs got together to create the AI powerhouse? Well, this is it. It's way down, and Grok said it's on their short list to do well. All right, that being said, guys, you know, our inner circle for shorting, if you have an interest, has been doing extremely well. We short the pumps. We are not bearish in the least. We are all bullish, but we scalp these big pumps. Think about it, guys. Just think back. How many projects have ripped, just like the AI agents back earlier in the year? They just ripped and they all fell apart. Every sector, gaming got hot, Solana got hot, Render, Injective. All these projects make massive moves, and what do? They crash. I did multiple alerts back after the election on all the Dino tokens. I shorted probably 375 times in less than a week. I shorted all the Dino tokens, and every one of them dropped at least 52%, and most dropped more like 75 to 85%. 2 pieces of alpha. Learn to short, and guys, take profits or become the profits. So if you want to learn to short, guys, I got a special offer. I really want to grow the most powerful, most educated short community in crypto. So I have a proposition for you. For only $250, you get my shorting course. It comes with 13 videos to walk you from A to Z what you need to know. And then it comes with a Zoom call to answer any questions. And then you get 5 months of the inner circle where I post my alerts. And you're going to be part of that community. $250, guys. I can't provide more value than that. Also, guys, you need to have a game plan. And if you need some help comparing your portfolio to meet your risk reward, I have a portfolio course with 18 videos, educate you from A to Z how to build a portfolio, how to take profits, how to understand tokenomics, market cap, everything. And I walk through that your portfolio with you in a Zoom call. Only $250, and it comes with 5 months of the inner circle as well. Or you can just join the inner circle. That being said, guys, I'm extremely bullish. And I can't stress this enough. Wall Street is here. No matter if this is a short cycle, an extended cycle, whatever. 99% of these altcoins are going to crash. There's never been an altcoin yet that hasn't crashed over 80%. Most crash 90, 95, 97, 99%, and they don't come back. So if you're looking to hodl, good luck, and I say that with love. But do some research, guys. Take profits. That's all I got. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments, and come back and be part of this community. Subscribe. And one last thing, guys. Remember this. If the majority were right, the majority would be rich. So remember that when everyone in crypto is FOMOing in and telling you you're out of your mind to sell, well, they can have my tokens, because those are the people in the 90%. And we're not trying to catch the top. We're trying to make money along the way, because that's a better strategy. That's one thing I talk about in my portfolio course. All right, guys, take care.